Hey guys, in this quick tip video I'm going to show you how I sharpen the chisels. I already sharpened this one. I got a pretty good edge on it. I didn't detail you, I didn't finish, I just started on it and thought I'd make a video on it real quick. And I bought all these chisels and center punches off eBay real cheap. As you can see, they don't have an edge on them. I figure we might sharpen one or two of them here on there and give you a couple tips on that and how to sharpen a center punch. These are all Craftsman, as you can see. And we'll be using the Craftsman grinder that I've been working on. My wheel still ain't trued up. It's still got just a little tiny bit of a wobble to it. It's not real bad, but you can hear it chatter just a little bit when I'm grinding, which for what I'm doing right now, it don't really matter too much, but I will true it up later if I think it's necessary. But it's not bad at all. If you seen my video, I had a cheap stone on there, and you can see how bad it was. But the main trick to sharpening chisels and punches, you don't want to get them too hot. If you look at the tip of the chisel, you can still see a little bit of the original angle on there, and you basically want to just keep that. I just eye it, go like this. Some of these are adjustable. This one you can just set the in and out. You can't really tilt it or anything, but you can actually tilt it, and you can get the angle that way you're getting it perfectly ground. And I got a smaller grinder that'd probably actually be better for sharpening tools like this. But since I'm just trying out this stone a little bit, I figured just go ahead and use it. It shouldn't matter too much. And the main thing you want to avoid when you're sharpening punches and chisels is to keep from turning the steel blue from too much heat, which is taking the temper out of it. And what that does, if you see it turn blue and you try to use it, it's going to break right there or chip, because the hardened steel gets brittle like that. So you want to avoid that, and the best way to do that, just make quick passes like this, just taking a little bit off at a time. And so we'll go ahead and get started on this. Don't forget your safety glasses. Like I said, you can kind of eye your original angle right there. You don't want to take too much off. You don't want to put too much pressure either, because it's usually when you start heating it up and you put too much pressure down on it. And you can see what I'm doing. I'm starting to get the shape of it reground. You just want to keep going back and forth until you get a pretty sharp edge on it. A lot of people say if you can still touch without getting burnt, you're keeping it at the proper temperature to avoid taking the temper out of it. That's basically all you got to do. I'm going to keep doing it off camera until I get the edge on here. I'll get right back to you in just a second. Okay, so I got a pretty good edge on there, as you can see. You can feel the edge on there. Not quite as sharp as a knife, and you can get it sharper if you want, but they tend to dull faster if you get them sharper. So that's the way I usually sharpen them right there. Now center punches, this is a 3/8 center punch, and this is for, well, this is a piece of metal you was working on. You hit it with a hammer and it gives you a little indentation here. That way when you start drilling, your drill bit won't walk so bad. And most of the time I've been using one of these spring-loaded ones, and that works just as good, but I seem like you get a little deeper indentation with one of these. These are good for soft metal and stuff. But you can use either one for whatever you want. But this one's not real bad. You can actually use the same method to make one of these out of a regular punch too if you want. But you can, I'm just doing this before I start grinding. It's looks like about a 45-degree angle in here. And if you're doing this all the time, you can actually draw lines and stuff on here. That way you can just eye it like that. And I don't do it much. I mainly use the grinder for sharpening blades and stuff. But you can pretty much eye it up, and it gets you started. And you just start turning this like this with the grinder running. And it don't take much when you already got most of the tip already there. You're just sharpening it. And again, you don't want to put too much pressure or try to do it too fast, or you'll heat it up and it'll take the temper out of it. Use the side of the wheel too if you prefer, which might actually be better if this one's not turning through. And again, you don't have to get these super sharp either. You can feel the tip on there, and that's about all you need to do. Well guys, I guess that's about it for this video. I just wanted to give you a couple pointers on sharpening punches and chisels. Well, if you got any questions or comments, leave a comment below. And yes, I know this wheel's not spinning true. I ain't trued it up yet. I don't have the tool to do it yet, and it's gonna be the next thing I do. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. And so well, we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.